what would you do?
I can go first.
Yes, please.
Good evening, it's me, Helena. If I won a lottery, then tomorrow and didn't have to work what I do, as I would open a nonprofit organization and see that, like, what's gonna make me happy is to help the people who needs help, and I don't want to see in the world the people who they wanted to buy something but they don't have it. So I would open a nonprofit organization, then help especially women and children's.
Thank you. That's really nice to hear, Helena. So you have a very good high values and a good vision. Really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing that. Would you like to popcorn it to someone?
I can participate.
Yes. Please,
if I were to win the lottery tomorrow, I think I would take some of the proceeds and take my money and make my money work for me. I would probably try to invest it and try to forget about it and just leave it working. And then hopefully the investments will pay off in the future. With that being said, I would also like to, I think taking on to Helena's answer, and I think I would want to help out like my friends and family and my community and see how I can invest some of that money and put it into the community, which I've grown up in. And I think that's what I would do.
Okay, great. Nice ideas. So investing and then reaping the benefits from that investment lifelong.
Can I say something?
Thank you. Yes, go on, please.
So it depends on the amount. So the lottery amount obliged me to do what should I do. Okay, so
definitely
if that amount is, for example, this is somewhere around 5,000. To be honest, I will not go anywhere. So I will use that money for myself. Okay, to be honest.
Yeah, I like that. I like that analogy. You know.
But if it is like hundreds of thousands or millions, so I will try to adjust myself. Okay, because I didn't see such type of money in my life, so I have to just start thinking, what should I do? So after just allocating some money for me and for my family, the remaining amount will be distributed for the people who need that money. So to sum up, in a nutshell, it depends on the amount which I won.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
that's really good strategy, and I like the way you thought about it, because it's an open-ended question, right? So we suggest if you won the lottery and you try to break down all that. Great thing. Yes, go on now. Viviane, how do I pronounce it?
Yes, Vivian. Vivian is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Daniel that I would definitely have to know what the amount is, and it depends on, that would depend on how I would move as far as investment, personal savings, or nonprofit and charity and college funds. So that really depends. But regardless, I definitely would take 2 days off to just kind of get enough sleep and rest my mind before I make any decisions.
Okay, it looks like you're deprived of sleep. Huh? You really badly want some.
Exactly.
Good, good. I see people with a good vision here. Good to know that. See, even the Generation is a nonprofit organization, right? So we are all benefiting from this program. It's free of cost. If we have to do the same program, we'll have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars, and we'll have to plan for it, when to study and all that. But Generation has given us all the schedule here and has given us all the resources, what we have to do, how we have to do and when we have to do. So all that we have to do is just dedicate our time and just do this for the next 18 weeks, right? So that's really a great thing. So I also believe, because we always constantly get everything from nature, we always keep getting things. So we also have to give back to the nature, to the community. So that's really good to know. But then, okay, I think we're done with 5 minutes of this team building, but then we'll have this team building and in other sessions, and we'll try to get in as many people as possible, okay? But we have to continue with the session. So let's move on to the next slide. So what do cloud operations engineers do? So today we're going to see about this interesting topic, because when you all graduate from this program, from this cloud program, so eventually you'll all look for jobs, right? And you will be doing looking for the cloud operations engineer's role. So if you have to go for that, you'll have to know within yourself what you'll be doing, right? So what this whole role is about. So we're just going to give just an overview of that in this session. But as you go to your asynchronous session, you will learn more. But just want to kindle your curiosity and interest in this session, first session, so that you will dig deep in and try to find out as many information as possible. So what I want you all to do is we're going to do a little fun activity here. It depends. It's fun if you think it is fun, okay? So I'm going to put in the chat box a link. You all can go ahead and open that link. And it's a link for the Jamboard. I don't know how many of you have heard about this Jamboard. I'll quickly say what this Jamboard is about, okay? So can you all see my Jamboard screen here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay, great. Okay, so I've put in the information that's needed for the session here in this Jamboard, and there are like 6 frames, I should say. So what you will be doing in this Jamboard is you just pick any 2 of the same sticky notes. When you go to here, right? This is a sticky note. You can choose the colors from here, and you can go and type here, right? Type and save. When you save, it's going to be coming here like this, right? What I want you to do is go and pick 2 sticky notes, okay, of same color, probably. And in the one of the sticky notes, you put it as cloud, okay? Cloud at the top. And the other sticky note, you're going to put cloud operations engineer, okay? In one, you're going to put as cloud. In the other one, you're going to put cloud operations engineer. So what I want you to do is for the next 5 minutes, you will be writing what is cloud, just what you know about cloud for now, okay? In one of the sticky notes. And in the other sticky note, which is cloud operations engineer, you're going to put what cloud operations engineers do, right? And put it together, just have put it here, okay? Together so that we know. And also don't forget to put your name. That is in one of those where you put it together, right? And what I would suggest is this first frame, all the learners from Carmen's pod can use this first frame. And the second frame, when I go to click here, right, it goes to 2 by 6. All the learners in the chat spot can use this. And the third frame, all the learners in my pod, which is Subha's pod, can use this. But if for any reason, if you feel that all this 3 is done and you need more space, feel free to go and use all 4, 5, and 6, right? It makes sense? So you all understood what we'll be doing? Somebody, please answer. Okay, so okay, it's now time to check.
Link in Slack.
Slack?
Yeah, because I'm not able to open the link from the chat box. So.
Okay. This is the link that put it in the chat box again, but then I'll put it in the Slack as well.
I don't know why, I'm not able to open links in the chat boxes. It never opens. So
Or at least copy paste it in your browser. It should work, right?
no, that option is also not available. I'm getting the select all option. So everything gets selected. When
Have
I
you
right click.
tried,
No, no.
click Twice. You just click twice and it opens in your screen.
Yeah, but I don't know. I am having some problem. It doesn't open from here.
Okay, I'll post it on the
Hey,
Slack.
Carmen, can you post it on Slack? Because with
Yeah.
2 screens and sharing, too many
Sure,
things
sure.
going on here. Thank you.
Sorry, please, I have a question. I didn't,
Yes,
can you please go back? Like, what
Yeah.
did you say we should do? Can you like explain?
yes, definitely I would. But before that, somebody who understood whatever I told now, can you please repeat that for Jai? Someone?
I think what she said, she wants us to do 2 sticky notes. On one of them, put our name on it. We're supposed to put cloud on the first one, and then on the one next to it, we're supposed to put what we think cloud engineering is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yes.
All right, thank you.
So you just write what cloud is in one of the notes, and the other one you'd write what cloud operation engineers do. So that is what you know for now.
Okay. Sticky note.
So I'm going to put on my timer and I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Okay. So if there's anyone who does not understand this instruction, please let me know.
You wanted
I don't really
those under Chad's cohort to put them on the second slide, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
Can you kind of explain again what I'm supposed to do exactly?
Okay. So you got the link from the
Yeah.
chat box. Okay. So your Jamboard is open now, right?
Yes.
So when you go to your left, you will see, can you see my screen and my mouse pointer here? So when you click there, you'll be able to get access to the sticky note and you'll be able to type it, right?
Yes.
So if you can type and save it and it'll come here and you can drag it and put it in wherever place you want. In one of the sticky note, the one on the left, you're going to write what cloud is about, what you think cloud is about and put your name. And in the other sticky note, you're going to write what cloud engineers do, right? What you know, what cloud engineers know, and put that together so that I know those are done by both by the same person, right?
Is my sticky note supposed to be popping on your screen? Because I don't think I'm in that same section.
It might or it might not, because I'm in the first frame. When I move on, it goes to the second frame, then the third frame, and there is 4th, 5th, 6th. Feel free to use any of one of the frames. Yeah, up to you.
Okay.
For any reason, if you file this is all too congested, go on to the other frames. No issues at all. We have 3 more minutes.
Getting your ankle brace.
Another 1 minute, we should be done with this Jamboard activity.
I had a question. Do we need to write our names too?
Yes, what's the question?
Do we need to write our name on top of it? Like,
Yeah, it's a good thing to write and put your name there so that we know who did
okay, thank you.
it. Yeah.
For whoever came in late, I dropped the link on the chat. You can click it and you can participate as well.
Thank you, Carmen.
You're welcome.
Thanks for taking care. Okay, we should be done.
Hi, Suba.
Hi. Hi, Stella. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just came in?
No, I just finished and I didn't write my name, so I already I already put it there, and I can't find it anymore.
You cannot find yours?
Yes.
In this, okay. Good. People are actively participating. Good to know that. Good to see that. See, it's all colorful. And we have lots of information in there. Cloud saves digital information independent from physical drives, allowing remote access. Create, repair cloud services. Okay. Now we'll move on to the session, okay?
Yeah, I know it. I felt it.
Hello.
So.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Mom.
Excuse me?
Yes, I can't find mine.
TechieNet?
Yes, I can't see mine.
What's that? You can't see your?
Yeah.
You cannot see your sticky note?
Yes, I'm trying to.
It probably mixed with all of the.
Well,
we have
it's much,
several.
so wait.
Did you write your name?
Yes, I
TechieNet,
did.
can you take care of your lighting settings? You are in the dark. I'm not able to see you at all.
Sorry. Okay,
yeah.
okay, I'm coming. Sorry. It's still bright out there.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
So it should be there, but anyone out here would like to share what they have done, what they shared it in the Jamboard? What do you think about cloud?
Hello.
Yes.
I still can't find it, but I know that it's somewhere. My name is written. Oh, it's okay.
You want me to find it out now? Let me check.
Where will you search for it? Can one search?
Okay, so which one? Which frame is it? I definitely cannot. Nobody can find it from here. I guess it's all overlapped.
Yeah, it's green.
It's green. So you're putting your name there.
Yes, my name is on it.
Probably something either this one or this one. Okay, so we are running out of time. I'm sorry
no
about
problems.
that.
Let's
Maybe
go.
people have to, yeah. You should have put in, that's the reason. See, we have all empty spaces here. But everybody
once
took up the
once you
first.
click save, it saves on it, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it does.
But I think I saved, but it's okay. And we're
Yeah,
using it for the
it
first
should
time.
be here. Yeah, it should be here.
Once we will reassemble, we got you covered.
Yeah. So
Yes, okay.
let's go ahead with the session, okay?
Yes.
So anyone here would like to share what you know about cloud? Whatever you written there.
I can go.
I can go first.
Helena, you want to go? Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
So cloud, I think from what I know, cloud it's a virtual server that we can store our data or our document. It's a place that we can store virtually. Yeah, it's a virtual server.
Yes, definitely. It refers to the servers. It could be accessed over the internet. Previously, we had everything in our laptop, right? In our own system. Now everything is over the internet. We can go, if we use a software, if you want to store anything, everything is there on the cloud. See, for example, we all access our email servers, right? Emails. So we use Google or even Microsoft, whatever. So it's all there in the cloud. For that matter, the Instagram. So whatever we do, in whichever device from we access, it remains the same, right? What's the reason? Because it's there in the internet, it's all saved there. And from whichever device you access it, you get that, right? So it's all there in the cloud. So it's put in the cloud there in the server, and over the internet, you're able to access that. So in simple terms, like all the data centers in the world are connected together, and we are able to access everything that way. Long back, we used to have physical servers. Any organization, if they have to build any product, for that matter, they build their own infrastructure. They have their own servers, physical servers. They are administrators who takes care of all that. And then that's when people will be able to write software applications or do anything for that matter. But now, with cloud, because everything, all the data centers are in the cloud, in the sense, some cloud service provider like AWS or Google or Microsoft, they provide all these to us, all the infrastructure to us, and we'll just able to go to their console, configure it ourselves, and get the access, whatever services that we need for, right? Be it for the streaming videos, for the mail, or for any office softwares or social media, whatever, it's all in there. So what these cloud operation engineers do, so in the future, you all will be cloud operations engineers, right? So you might take anything. You might take a solution architect, you might be a developer, or you can go into SysOps administrator, but you all will be a cloud engineers, right? So what cloud engineers do? They design, they create and also deploy all these infrastructures, all these softwares, okay? So they'll be managing all the servers, storage, all the supporting systems that's needed. So that's what the cloud engineers do. But then when we talk about this, why do we talk about this behavioral skills and mindset connections? Why do we talk about adaptability here? Anyone, any idea? Why do we talk here about the skill here? We just want to discuss about the role, right? Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, adaptability, you're going into a new field. And so you need to adapt to the workings of the field. Then persistence, in order for us to go through the training, we need to have that so as to get to the end of the course. Yes,
definitely. Yeah. You can put this in many different scenarios, right? Even if you are into the IT industry later on. I really like the Techinat. So how put your things definitely with adaptability. Without this behavioral skill, we'll not go will not go anywhere, right? So even if you get into IT industry, things keep changing constantly and rapidly. Everything changes.
Yes.
Even when I learned AWS first, there were like few services, but then they keep on putting lots of services into the cloud, right? So we have to keep adapting. For instance, right? I don't know, in 2004 or 5, there was social media, which was called Orkut. Orkut, I don't know if anybody know about it, Orkut. Then came the Facebook, and then came the Twitter, and then the Instagrams, right? So we all adapted to all the new different social media. Nobody no longer uses Orkut, and even Facebook is gone now. Many of us use Instagrams, right? So we just keep adapting. So because it keeps changing constantly, so without this skill, we can't learn and adapt to different challenges in the job, right?
Yes.
And why persistence? As TechNet says, yes, of course, without persistence, even this to complete this whole program, you all need persistence, right? To do everything within for this next 18 weeks, but it does not stop there. That's when it starts. You're going to enter a new phase. You have to put in even more. So you have to be persistent at all times to finish. Okay, there might be challenges, there might be failures, but there should not be any reason to give up. Never, never, ever. Okay. So have to push ourselves to find that energy. And because even at workplace, there might be more challenges. There might be more difficult tasks, but then even with that challenge, we'll all have to remain pleasant with the co-workers, with the customers, because we all have to deal with the customers, right? So we also have our fellow peers, like we can't show all that challenges to them because we are facing some difficult tasks. It doesn't mean like we should be harsh or we should not be so pleasant, right? So always have that positive attitude and keep going, and definitely continue that skill. Having your skill for your life, it definitely helps a lot.
Suba,
yes.
Elizabeth had a question. I don't know if she still has, but she has raised her hand at one point. Do you still have your question, Elizabeth?
It was just a comment on adaptability. It wasn't a question.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
you want
Suba
to
covered
share
it.
what adaptability is? Yeah.
It was basically just what you said about the technology industry always changing and being able to be flexible with that.
Hey, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for definitely sharing out that. Yes, we all need that skill. So with this, we'll close this session with our objective. I think we all were able to build this community. We had some short team building activity. So you all get to know about each other at least a little bit, because we are more than 50 of us here. It'll take some time, right? And definitely learned about what generation does here, right? We always combine all these, not just give the technical skills here, but also the behavioral and also your mindset. So that way you can take in all the soft skills as well. So get ready for the job and face the world. So any questions? With this, I'm going to end the session, but then any questions before that?
I have a question about the